Oh, Gogh! Oh, this information would shrink the warts on your toad. Oh, fantastic. Oh, it really is. For some reason, when I read books about painting, I always feel like a wizard. Yes. Oh. Hello, Jason speaking. Yes, I'm recording the video now, Mr. Producer. No, I'm not wearing a fake beard. No, I haven't got 3 pairs of black glasses on. Doing it normally, like we discussed yesterday. Yes. Well, thanks for ringing. I'll go through all the books now. Yes. Yes, I'm looking forward to all the information you got for me. Yes, about the future episodes and stuff, yes. Yes, I'm going to go on, do it now. Yes, bye. Bye. Damn. Oh, well, I suppose I'll do this video normally. So, well, kind of. I'll make myself look cooler by putting the collar up. Yeah, that's better. Right. I'm cool. I read art books. So, here's the first book. So all these books, I've got no connection with. They're just books I bought. I'm not getting any kickbacks. I'm not promoting anything. This is just, you know, what I like. And that's it. It's what I've liked reading. So yeah, this is the first book. One of the first art books I bought. Don't think it's the very first, but one of. This is an animation book, and I love animation. I keep going back to it and keep trying it out and create characters, and then I just want to animate them. And this book's great because it shows you all like the frames and stuff. It's just a really good book, and it's just brilliant. It's brilliant. It's really good because, I mean, the great Preston Blair, Disney animator. It's just great. It's a great book. Great. That's all I'm going to say in this video. Great. It's great. Book number 2. This is in no particular order, by the way. This is just books. I put them in an order. Actually, I say not particular order. They're in order of my purchasing. They're in the order of me buying books. Here's another one. Bob Ross. Happy Little Trees and all that. This was the first Bob Ross book I bought, and I got a master set and tried to do paintings, and I found them really hard, and but I practiced, and I really like these books because if you watch the show, of course, The Joy of Painting, you get the picture, the good picture that he did, and then the information on how to do it, and it just is. I found it really useful for the combining the book with the episodes, because then you can delve right in. Good book. This one's Bob Ross, New Joy of Painting. There's quite a lot of these. It's the first one I got. Book number 3. Here's an interesting one. Oil Painting Secrets from a Master. It gives me the hiccups. By Linda Katura, maybe? By Linda Katura. This book is really interesting because it has... it's not an instructional book as sort. It's more of a tips about things. And it shows like paintings that... in there, and it's got just little nitbits of information that's really helpful, and it's a really good book actually. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, it's a really good book. It's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, I really like this book. I think I got it off Amazon. It's a good one. There we go. That's book number 3. This is when I really wanted to get good at oil painting, and I got that one. Here's an interesting one. I bet this is not on anyone's top art books or books of importance. The Faker's Process. The Faker's Process. Now, why did I think this book was awesome? Why did I buy it? Did I want to go into forgery? No, my idea was that if I read about forgers, I would learn more about painting, because a lot of the information on how to paint in the old ways, well, a lot of it's gone. A lot of it's not taught, and you've got to really dig deep to find it. And this book I found really useful. There's a lot of tidbits on making old materials, and the stories are funny and interesting as well. I kind of like the idea of someone forging a painting and selling it. I don't know why. I just find it amusing. I know he wasn't a millionaire type forger. I have read about millionaire forgers. He was just selling them for like 20, 30 quid or whatever. So, a lot of forgery out there. If you watch Fake or Fortune, you'll know about all that. So anyway, after reading that book, he mentions this book in there. And I thought, I'll get that. The Artists Handbook of Materials and Techniques by Ralph Mayer. This is the 5th edition, the Artist's Bible. And why is this book so good? Why is it so thick? A bit of light reading, you know. I'm just going to the toilet. I need a small book. Oh, this is the book. This is perfect. It has all recipes in there of how they make paints and what they used to use. It's just really good. If you're into paint making, this is a really good book. It's very detailed. I like it. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, we're moving on. So I'm one for going into the second-hand shops and looking at old books. I always feel like I was messing around as a wizard. I do kind of feel like a wizard when I'm reading, and I'm like getting all the information like it's magic tricks or something. Well, here's a book about one of my favourite painters, Turner, and the history and techniques of the great masters by William Hardy. And there's obviously a series of these. I got the Turner one from the second-hand shop, and it goes through the way he painted, and it shows like close-up pictures of paintings and things. It's really good. I like it. It changed the way I thought, because until I started studying Turner, I think my mind was a bit trapped in the way I was thinking, and then it kind of opened me up a bit. So thank you, Turner. Big fan of Turner's. Been to the museums to see his paintings, they're amazing. Here's another one. Pin-ups and Glamour Girls. I'm holding this book for somebody else. I've never read this one. I wouldn't recommend it. We'll move on there. That wasn't on the list. So, Rembrandt. Yes, it's battered, this book. Another second-hand shop find. The Hidden Rembrandt. And to be honest, any Rembrandt book is good. And this book blew me away when I got it, because it's got really big pictures in it. And it's got really big pictures, and the painting, painting level. The painting level, obviously, awesome. And the lighting and everything about Turner's pictures, I love them. Rembrandt's pictures. Love them, they're amazing. Really good book. Changed me again, this book. With the use of oils, it changed the way I thought, and really liked it. Really liked Rembrandt. Really like it. I love the way the paint is applied. Right, moving on to the next book. So how many books have we done? I meant to count these. So So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we've got 10. That's alright, we've got 10. So, after reading all Rembrandt stuff and getting really hyped up about painting, I started getting into animating again. And then I was like, oh, I need to really find another book on animation. And I got this one, The Animator's Survival Kit, by Richard Williams, director of animation of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which I really like that film. I thought it was great. And yeah, this is a really, really technical, a well put together book. I recommend it a lot. It is fantastic. And you know, the drawings and everything and the instructions, animating is quite difficult, and I keep practicing, but I just think it's great. I really do think it's great. It's great fun seeing your characters come to life, and when you get books like this, you think, yes, finally I'm getting the instruction that I wanted. And so yeah, I went on a bit of a animation binge again, and I wanted to learn more about the way animators construct, and I ended up getting this book, The Simpsons. The Simpsons Handbook, Secret Tips from the Pros. This is really another really great book. Really great. It's got construction techniques in it, like this, which is what I bought this book for, the way they construct everything. So I find that really interesting. And then if you was creating your own characters, you've got a way that you can create a construction sheet of your own for your own pictures, which is pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. So the last book, the number 10 book that I got, is Van Gogh. The Letters of Vincent van Gogh, edited by Mark Roskill. Van Gogh. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Van Gogh. The use of brushstrokes and colour and yeah, just amazing. And when you see his paintings in real life, you do get blown away a little bit by them. Well, I do anyway. And yeah, this is really interesting. I don't know why we're so interested in Van Gogh's life, but yeah, I am as well. I really like learning about artists though and the way they are. So yeah, let's recap on the books that I've shown you, just so I can go through them in chronological order of my learning. And I have bought a lot of books in between each book and after. But these are the ones that I go back to. There's another one that I've got at the moment that I keep reading by Bern Hogarth. There's a series of books by him on Amazon, and I really like those as well. So, but at the moment, and I'm looking at World's Greatest Paintings. But anyway, so I started with this, Preston Blair, animation, brilliant. Barbara's, The Joy of Painting. Let's put a happy little tree here. Oil Paintings, Secrets from a Master. Highly recommended for oil painters. Highly recommended. Oh. Tom Keating, The Faker's Process. Great little book. The Artists Handbook, as they say, the Artist's Bible, by Ralph Mayer. Really interesting. Turner, Rembrandt, Turner and Rembrandt, brilliant. And then you go into animation, and then at the end we've got our Vincent, our good friend Vincent, and the pin-up. I actually got this book. I know I made a bit of a gag out of it, but it is a really good book. The paintings in it are really phenomenal. Let me just go on to one that's showable. Yeah, there we go. I think that's showable. This is a really interesting book, actually, for more reasons than just the fact that there's lots of beautiful girls in there, pictures of them. It's good for anatomy, and it's good to see how they design, because that's exactly why I bought it. Anyway, that's the end of this video about painting books, art books. Hope you enjoyed it, and these are the other ones. The world's greatest paintings. These are old books, and they have old paintings in them. But if you've not seen a lot of these, I've not seen a lot of these, because they're all over the world, so it's great for me to have a look through, get some ideas, get inspired, and get the canvas or the watercolours out, the paints, whatever. That's really why I've got art books, to get more and more inspired, more learning, more, get better. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this episode. I've got more reading to do, so I better get all the glasses back on, and hopefully this gives you an insight into the world of art reading. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Cheers, bye.